everybody. So today we are at Michael's home and Paco's home for football game night. This is everybody. Everybody's here. We kind of prayed and ate food. And yeah, we're just sitting here. I'm in my sweater, with my jeans on, went on the road, and we're down here right now. So that's all we're doing. You know, they're playing. We have football night. So this is the view. I just signed on Jane Byharm's page, where my page, I do things a little differently. I do artwork, and I try to do things where it's out of my heart, you know, because it's not, you don't have to buy anything, you know, like on some people's pages. But if you're wondering what I'm doing, please like and subscribe my videos, even though I did say I don't want to see whatnot and mess and fake stuff, you know, because people like to scam on the internet. That's the only thing, and that's why I posted what I posted on social media, all over social media. So I don't want people scamming me. That's why I said what I said. It's kind of loud in here, but
why are the Bears in the conversation in the wild card? Because they got a hot coach.
And we'll probably give it to them too.
it's probably the reason why I am the way I am. Am I going anywhere out of town? What I want to do for my goals, because people have asked me. It's the Packers night, but you know, they're doing what they gotta do. Anyway, the point is, I am trying to get my page going to at least 50 subscribers, so I can do a live video one day. I haven't been able to do that yet because people are not sure if they want to subscribe. I understand that, but if you, I could use 50 subscribers, and when I get 50 subscribers or more, I don't need any more. Around 50 subscribers, I need about that much, so I can do a live video and be able to give some feed. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna do and say for right now. And hope you guys like and subscribe to my video. My grandmother's and them are coming out of town, and I don't want any beef with any scammers, because on the internet I already kind of paid what they think is a scammer. I kind of overviewed her videos. She doesn't look like a scammer, and I'm gonna explain why I believe she's not a scammer, even though I found out who she was from people like Troyce and other people saying she was a scammer. I don't believe it quite like that, but you know, that's just me. I'm not always on social media like that. I don't know what it looks like to scam somebody, because I know what a scammer is, because I went on WhatsApp and they actually asked for money, and they wouldn't share me their identification. They were playing as if they were Chris Brown or whatever, but that's not the case. And I know a Chris, but his name is not Brown, and I know a guy who looks like him, but his name is Christopher, and that doesn't mean he's actually bad. So you know, just because you might think that's who they are doesn't mean that's who they are, you know what I mean? And so that's why I feel people should really think about what they mean by, you know, how can you be so certain that there's game? You don't have to get to their page, like they're just asking for help, like, or GoFundMe, but that doesn't mean that that's what they are, you know? And I think people should just recognize what it is they want to be, because not everybody is capable to be something like that. You know, you have to want to be your best self if you want people to take you seriously. It's just the way it is. So I don't think people are going to take everything you do seriously if you're not complimentary to the requests of people, you know, and if you're not easygoing and positive is what I'm saying, you kind of get my feel. And I just think that people should really think about what they do before they actually do it. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say, you guys. And just make sure you guys understand that, because not everybody is gonna take you seriously. If you think about it, people are not gonna take you seriously if you don't. People are not gonna take you seriously if you're not capable of realizing what it is you want. So you got to be careful, because no one's gonna take you seriously. That's my advice for people online, and for people who want to continue giving certain information. You have to make sure they know you first, and if you're working, you should know that. Shame on those if they don't understand that. Like, you're not making it in life if you're just disinforming people. You know better now, okay? So I know people are desperate and want attention, but not everything needs to be that awkward, okay? Bring the stress down. Bring the backlash down. Bring all the situations when it comes down to what you want to give, because you can misrepresent yourself and others if you do that. That's why I take things seriously. I take what people say seriously, even when they don't think I know, but I do know, okay? Because it takes years of trial and error before you actually are strong enough to succeed. I mean, you can persevere, but that doesn't mean you have to, like, you know, just be out of the ordinary, not showing that who you truly are, you know. So I want people to know that, and think about what they do before they actually do it. So, you know, and that's one of the things why I'm always saying you should be careful in what you say online. So don't say things that you don't want and to misrepresent yourself. Okay, that's all I'm asking for those who are online, because I don't want to get upset right now. I don't get upset over things that people do all the time online. It's when they think they can get something out of me. This is ridiculous. Okay, don't misrepresent yourself. Okay, don't be real. You know, don't be showing lies and coming off as if you have a chip on your shoulder. And just the fact that you can do a lot with 5 things: your identity, yes, your relationships, your time, and out of those 2, I haven't mentioned the other of what you really need, but I will do that in another video. Okay, I don't usually do this, but I'm doing this another time. Thank you. It's really interesting. People say that they know a lot about what's going on in the world, but literally they don't. And that's the problem that people should really think about. People should really think about what they want in life to do. So I'm in the gym at Vasta, and people really don't think about the opportunity that they have with all things economics, time, and relationships. Mostly time, because since my video is called Game or No Game, my thoughts on the thief of joy, which is time. Time is the thief of joy. It's the thief of everything, mostly. And when you think about it, you have to really realize that this is more than just what it really is. You have to see things the way I or anybody that you know that you're close to, that you understand, can go through. So if that's what you love to do, you would continue doing it. So I always like to talk about things that are possible, and when you keep up with it, you can continue it. But yeah, that's basically all I want to say. It's just short. And so I hope you guys like and subscribe to my videos, because I'm going to post a 70th video for my grandmother's birthday, and you're gonna see what we're doing and how we celebrate her 80th birthday. And you know, there are people coming out of town, so I'm just glad that, you know, we get to spend time with her, you know, make the time special for family. All right, you guys, peace.